Welcome back. So you see enough optimism that the Super Eagles of Nigeria can go to Zambia and win in that 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifying game. So all the best to the Super Eagles. What do you think? Onagana Raw, do you think the Super Eagles of Nigeria can start on a winning note against Zambia? Talk to us on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook channels like Facebook. Let's talk wheelchair basketball now. On Monday, players will start arriving for the 5th edition of the Victor Oche Wheelchair Basketball Championship. We love it because it's our own way of, supporting special sports in Nigeria. And we know wheelchair basketball has been doing a lot of effort has gone into that championship to ensure that the sport is being developed. So, the president of the Nigeria Wheelchair Basketball Federation, Bukola Olakpade, joins us now on the program. Bukola, good to have you on the show.
Austin, always a pleasure to be back home. Channels TV has become our home. So,
welcome back.
And good evening, viewers.
Okay.
It's nice to be back here.
Good to have you join us on the program. 5th edition of the Wheelchair Basketball Championship. It has come a long way. What are we doing differently?
Well, I mean, it's the 5th edition.
Yeah.
And we've been very consistent with everything we've done. It's always been entertaining, a lot of revelation, new talents discovered. Victor Oche, our grand patron,
that's right,
has always, from year in, year out, tried to introduce new things in order to enhance the status of the competition. Again, this year, he's not shying away from it. So we've not really gone out to say we are bringing new introduction because we've always been at the top level of having a fantastic event year in, year out.
Okay.
Actually, this year I did advise our grand patron to mellow it down, knowing that the financial situation of the country is not really good. But he said something that I like to repeat always. He said, look, Buki, it is my covenant with God to continue to use wheelchair as a sport, as a very strong, veritable tool to empower special people. So for me, it's amazing what he has tried to do with this 5th edition. So again, we're going to have international teams from Ghana, Togo, Republic of Benin, coming for this event. We have 16 national state teams registered for this year's event. Arrival date is on Sunday. We want to thank the Lagos State government for giving us Teslim Balogun for almost free. Both the halls of residence and the indoor playing hall of Molade Okoya Thomas will be utilized for this event.
Fantastic. So tell me, the quality of play is improving?
Tremendously. Look, Austin, I always go back to when we started in 2011. First of all, nobody knew about wheelchair basketball in this country. I remember the first day I traveled to Asaba to go and talk to my very good friend Victor Oche on this beautiful sport. His first reaction was, Buki, if I'm going to be part of this, then you people must strive to qualify for the Paralympics. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to qualify for the Paralympics. But let me assure you, we have moved from being a team of very low standard. Our level of mediocrity before 5 years ago was at the highest.
That's reduced.
But today now, we have become one of the power blocks in Africa.
That's right.
And that is because of the consistent nature of the competitions that we keep organizing. But what is more important to me is the fact that we have attended every international competition that the IWBF has organized without collecting a dime from the center pause, the National Sports Ministry.
Really?
Not a couple.
Is it that they don't give or you don't want it?
We've always applied. But guess what? We've never been able to have access to that support. And this is where I have been saying someone like Victor Oche deserves a national award. We have attended up to 6 to 7 international events since 2011, all paid for by Victor Oche.
Wow.
All paid for. In fact, when we went for the Paralympic qualifiers last year, the federal ministry, well then the NSC, under Yakmut, gave the go-ahead for Victor Oche to loan money to the federation. As I speak to you, he's not been paid back that money, and yet he's still going ahead to organize this competition.
Well, that's passion right there. We commend his efforts. But let's talk about some of the players that we should be looking out for. I know some names spring up at every edition, particularly from Nigeria. Some of the players we should be looking out for.
Do you know why it's going to be so difficult for me to even give you names of players? Because every edition, our top players are ferried away to Europe.
What I was about to say, because last year we had players going to France. Wow.
Every year is a new, but I mean, we are looking at people like Bailey for this year to excel, Alampo. I mean, these are the under 23. Alampo is actually the captain of the under 23. But trust me, by this time next year, these guys will be abroad. When we started in 2011, we had only 4 foreign-based players. Today we have over 20.
Wow.
Male and female.
Wow.
So to answer that question is extremely difficult. I can give you names, you know, there's Kemi. Kemi was our revelation in Algiers. There's Shitoro. Shitoro is from Imo State. Fantastic player. Our first tournament was the Victor Oche tournament last year. And we grabbed her from that tournament that same week. She flew to Algiers to represent the country, and she was excellent.
That's right.
She was playing wheelchair basketball for the first time.
Wow.
And in Africa, she was rated. Actually, at that tournament, Folake, you know, the Shitu.
That's right. We know the Shitu story.
Yes, Folake won the best. Was it? No, it was Remy that won the best shooter of the tournament. Folake won the best free thrower of the tournament. Shitoro won the best new revelation in Africa wheelchair basketball. So it will be difficult for me to give you names.
I know, and that gives me so much joy knowing that they are developing, they are making progress from one point to another.
Always.
Thank you so much, Bukola, for coming out. So from Monday, we start monitoring. The event players will start arriving. You can trust.
And the final promise is to be another entertainment. You know, we always bring music and sports together, and we are looking forward to entertaining the public again on the 8th of October.
Thank you so much, Bukola.
Thank you also. And let me also thank Channels, because I want to boldly say that the one corporate entity that has supported Victor Oche enormously is Channel TV. And thank you.
We love Special Sport. Thank you so much
for all you very much.
So that's it. Wheelchair basketball will get our attention from next week. So if you have the chance, go to the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Model or Koya Thomas, or you will see the best of wheelchair basketball. Let's support Special Sport. You know, we'll go on another quick break. When we come back, Babatunde Ogunshiku will be joining us with time to play some chess. Don't go anywhere. Stay.